I was watching DJ Nyami interview one of our fathers, one of our own patriots, one of your possible grandfathers who hails from Ghana, West Africa, and has been living in the United States for 54 years and counting. And it was very, very interesting. Very wonderful interview by all standards. Our father had a very wonderful experience, how he came to the United States in 1971, how he has lived in the United States all these years. And he is still very, very grateful for the fact that he relocated and has built himself a wonderful experience living in the United States. So he talked about his experience. He talked about all the years of struggle when he first arrived in the United States in 1971, what he was doing at the time, facing racism and all that. He talked about all his wonderful experiences. And I think DJ Nyami at a point was asking our father, since he's on retirement, hasn't he thought about going back home to resettle or to retire, or as he normally puts the question to his guests, since he's the host. So he normally does that to a lot of people and will ask them, why are they not considering going back home? He just wants to understand their reasons of not wanting to relocate back home, or if they have such reasons, why they want to go back home. And talks about all the wonderful things in Ghana. Very great. Our father was giving specific reasons as to why he wouldn't relocate back home. Let me just put it that way. So though his wish is that since he's on retirement, he could possibly look at going back home, there are some reasons that hinder such a move. So he stated that he and his wife bought a 4 plot of land in East Legon, or around East Legon. And at the time, there were no roads. The place was very bushy. And I guess they lost the 4 plot of land. They lost it. But he's been able to build a house in his hometown. His wife has been able to secure something. His children, or one of his kids, has been able to build a house in Accra. So each time that he goes to Accra, he stays in Accra. So he was giving his reasons, and he also stated about the bad state of our health facilities in Ghana, and basically talked about the unproductive health delivery. Okay. So as usual, DJ Nyami is the type who would listen, but has his reservations. So he was kind of putting a lot of pressure and a lot of questions to our father, but our father stood firm and was answering all the questions. And I realized one thing. Okay, someone came into the comment section and made a beautiful comment, and I think I went there to reply the comment. And another gentleman also came to respond to those comments, saying that all we do is to complain. All we do as diasporans is to complain about the situations in Ghana. Is we give reasons as to why we cannot relocate back home. And I looked at the whole situation and I was like, man, look, some people just don't get it. Some people just do not get it. it is not that diasporans complain. All diasporans do is to complain about how the system is in Ghana, and about how we don't even have a system, about situations that they go, situations that when they go to Ghana they face and all that. It is not all about complaining. The diasporans, people who go to Ghana and people who speak about these things, are telling you, they are giving you realities. They are telling you about the realities of life that people face in Ghana. But it looks like currently there's been a wave of individuals who are talking, who presume themselves to be very patriotic. So rather than complain about the bad practices in Ghana, they want to negate that to the background and talk about all the great things in Ghana, which is excellent. It's actually a way of promoting Ghana. You know, it's actually a way of proving that you are a patriotic citizen. Okay, talk all the good things about Ghana. And he also mentioned that he tried to counter our father that America has its bad sides, and that the media or America itself do not project the negative image of America to the outside world. And I found it very, very funny that someone who claims to be on the internet, or someone who claims to be using the internet, will make such a claim. You can Google America, you can go on YouTube if you want to know about America into details. A lot of people have detailed their experiences living in America. Even Americans themselves has done numerous videos and posted it online, showed all the bad sides, all the negative sides of America. People promote, they don't promote that. People talk about that. Okay. In today's world, I believe that you can't really hide things from people anymore. To some extent, the government tries to, and to some extent, people may try to hide the realities on the ground. But I tell you, if you go on the internet, anything you want to find, you can possibly find it. Okay, though there are a lot of misinformations out there. There are a lot of, people heaping praises on their countries and stuff like that. But if you truly want to find information about the United States, you will find it. You will find all the ghettos, you find all the good places, you find all the bad places, you find all the homeless people, you will find everything that you were looking for on the internet. You will find it about the United States. So I don't know why people still insist, or they still claim that America hides its bad sides, or America hides all its the ills of America. It's been hidden from the outside world. It's very surprising to me. And our father was saying that the bad things or the negative things in Ghana overshadow most of the good things, which he was absolutely right for what he said. A lot of people want to push to the background the struggles of Ghanaians. A lot of people want to do that. And I just don't get it. When people are telling you realities so that people can fight for their rights, people can ask government to do the right things, then you have a crop of people countering that and saying that, oh, every country has its negative and every country has its bad sides and every country has its good sides. Wonderful. But people mention all these things so that they can demand for accountability from the government. It is very sad that as a taxpayer, you beg government to construct roads, you beg government to build hospitals, you beg government to build schools, to give you basic amenities. I'm telling you, look, the honest truth is that if you open this up for a discussion or for a conversation, a lot of people will tell you about what they have faced in Ghana, the wonderful things and the good things. And like our father rightly said, he mentioned Kolebu. He gave props to Kolebu. He gave props to one other hospital, Smith Hospital. So there are wonderful things in Ghana. However, he was just trying to explain that the bad things overshadow the good things. That was all he was saying. And he was absolutely right. Absolutely spot on. But you try to shove him from his realities and try to tell him that America also has bad sides and that it is okay to relocate, and you trying to shove the bad things to the background, and you are trying to force people to come whilst they are telling you about their realities. It is not that they don't want to come, they are telling you about their realities. Okay, in the 21st century, in this 21st century, a country like Ghana doesn't have a clear, concise pathway to acquiring land in Ghana. It is very shocking that in this 21st century, our beloved country, Ghana, we cannot boast of a clear, concise, or a clear path to acquiring land. Very, very sad. Basically, it's like you versus yourself and yourself. It's basically you fighting for survival. And when you talk about these things, people will come defending the country. It is good to be a patriot. It is good to be a good citizen. But don't forget that when it swims like a duck, okay, and it quacks like a duck, and it looks like a duck, it is certainly a duck. Don't forget that. And when you refuse to accept the fact that you can see a smoke coming out of a building, if you refuse to accept the fact that, what you see is a smoke, you will watch on for that whole house to burn into flames. You would watch the house burn down into ashes. The only way for us as citizens, the only way for the people of Ghana to see a positive change is to demand for accountability. And it's very, very simple. If you are paying taxes, if you are doing the right things, you must demand for accountability. You must demand for good leadership, because that is the only way you will see an improvement to your situations. You can fight all you want. You can do all the wonderful things by yourself. If it is not backed by good leadership, I tell you, it's going to take you years and years and years and years to see any positive change. Don't forget, there are a lot of things you cannot do by yourself. You cannot just get up and construct roads by yourself. You can't just get up and do certain things by yourself. You have to seek permission and approval from the right authorities. And that is where you realize that, look, this is what we face as Ghanaians. You know, it is not that people say bad things just for saying sake, or they want to promote the diaspora to look good and for Ghana to look bad in the sight of the outside, in the sight of the world. No, no. They are talking about their realities. People are talking about their realities. You know, people are talking about what they've faced. Lost lands, businesses, you name it. But hey, they will tell you, hey, that is the system. So you better take it or go back. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. But hey, what can you do? You can't stop the voice of the people. If people want to complain, allow them to complain. Why don't we rather look for ways of resolving our issues? Are things working? Look around you. Just look around you and ask yourself, are things working? People compare themselves to other countries. I know you can't compare oranges to apples, but people compare themselves to other countries because they want to do better, because they want to see improvement. They want to see the day from the night. They want to be able to see good governance. They want to be able to see clean cities. They want to see the provision of basic amenities. Just basic. People on the African continent are not asking for much. All they are asking for is basic amenities, the provision of the basic, just the basic, and they are fine. They will be good. But our people neglect that, and they think it is okay. And the citizens themselves think it is okay. It is perfectly okay. It is okay to live in your conditions. It is okay to not ask for accountability from your government. It is okay that you are facing all these problems, that God will come down from heaven and solve your problems for you. It is okay. Whilst the leaders that we so much trust, that we went to the polls to vote for, will be the ones enjoying, benefiting with their family, friends, and loved ones. And when you talk about it, I tell you, the same people that you are fighting for, the same people that you are trying to fight for, are the same people who come back and fight you. So think about it drastically, think about it immensely, and don't fight people on the internet. Do not fight people on the internet. Be very, very mindful of the information that you put out there, and learn that some people just love their conditions. They love how they are living. So why are you going to fight for them? If someone loves how they are living, why do you worry about going to fight for them? You know, why are you worried about going to fight for them? They love it. We love the chaotic nature of our environment. We love it. It is who we are. Study it. From when we gained independence in 1957 up to now. Go and do your research. Look at your neighborhoods that you grew up in. If you've stayed there for all these years, look at your surroundings and ask yourself, what has improved? Ask yourself, what has improved? Is the government doing enough? Are you okay? All people want to see is improvements. Improvements. They want to see good roads. They want to enjoy reliable transportation. They want to be safe in their environment. They want to enjoy good drinking water. They want to go to the best schools, the best hospitals. But hey, people will tell you are not paying enough taxes. So what do you think the government can provide for you? Man, that's another topic on its own. When you ask, people will ask you. So just be very, very mindful of how you relate to people on the internet. I mean, if you watch your surroundings and you think that it is not so good for you, you as the individual, you yourself should stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. If your environment is not so clean, clean your environment. If you think you can relocate for a better life, why should somebody stop you? If you think you can stay in that country and thrive or succeed, give it your all. Give it your all. Why should somebody think for you? And for those living in the diaspora, for us living in the diaspora, do not think that you can resolve the problems back home. Don't think that you can resolve the problems back home. I know we are all doing our possible best to make sure that our home countries are doing well. But how much is your too much money? How much? How much is your $100? How much is your $1,000? People are spending that daily, on a daily basis in Ghana. So how much is your too much money? So think for yourselves. Think so well for yourselves. We know it's a cultural thing and we cannot stop it. We cannot stop the remittances from going back home. But think for yourself. Think for yourselves. Think last year, 2024, the total of all that Ghanaians remitted back home was almost $11 billion. I think the year 2022 or 2020, I've forgotten, but in one of those years, the remittances we sent back home was 5 billion, and it's been steadily increasing. It's been steadily increasing. So when you are creating a table for people, you have to give diasporans that recognition, but they don't. They will not give you that recognition because they don't even look at you. They don't look at you. You are not part of the development. They don't look at you. But do your own research and find out what diasporans are doing back home. And people will tell you, you guys feel like you know too much. You guys come here, you want to tell us what to do. No. They are not telling you what to do. They are telling you what they have seen and wish that we can also do something better for ourselves. They are not forcing their ways on you. No. Not at all. So let's learn to live cordially. Let's learn to welcome new ideas. Let's learn to welcome people's views. We are all one people. We are all one people. The fact that they have moved outside the confines of Ghana doesn't mean that they don't belong to, they are no longer Ghanaians. They are still Ghanaians. They were born and bred in Ghana. They are still Ghanaians. Welcome their ideas. Let us work together in partnership to building a stronger country. A lot more of this conversation will be coming to you on my channel. So stay tuned and kindly subscribe. Kindly leave me a comment and I will gladly reply to your comments. And just know that people living in the diaspora don't have any ill will for the development of Ghana. They don't have any ill intentions towards Ghana at all. They rather want to see Ghana grow. They want to see Ghana develop. They want to see Ghana move in the right directions. They want things to fall in the right places, you know? But hey, sometimes you just have to sit back and watch things. If the people that you are fighting for are fighting against you, then advise yourself quickly. Advise yourself. The world is changing very fast. Things are moving. You know, there's a lot of things that are going on, immigration issues, developmental challenges. The world is engulfed in chaos. But if you look around you, there is also, in the midst of this chaos, in the midst of chaos, there is peace, there is calm. Be part of calmness, be a citizen that welcomes calmness. It shouldn't always be about chaos. Enjoy the peace that the world brings to you. I'll see you in my next video. It is adieu for now.